baby, yo. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
Are you
What
gonna
it is,
shake that rump?
what?
You gonna shake that rump?
What?
What? Shaking the rump? Cause you're a rump shaker.
All I want to do is zoom and zoom, zoom in my boom, boom.
Yeah.
Just shake your rump.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And put your
welcome.
hands in the air like you just don't care.
Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Stupid Show. He's Dave, I'm Kurt. We're stupid.
He's stupid.
You're the stupid who has
I'm
the stupid with a
stupid.
big old scoop of stupid.
Power
Fucking
lines
call
and
me
paint
up.
chips.
Listen to this. This asshole calls me up yesterday.
Okay.
I'm napping.
You're napping.
Phone rings. I didn't get to it in time. I'm just starting to wake up. I see. I'm like, oh, hey, Dave's calling me, and I missed it. This asshole leaves me a voicemail. Look, you answer your phone when I call.
And I didn't say it just like that. I said, "Hey, look, motherfucker, when I call, you pick up your phone."
I didn't. I didn't break the curse word fucking bubble this week. Dave did. I'll be damned.
Well, I was just being honest with everybody here because that's what I did say.
Yeah, you don't want to see me twerk. That's pretty terrible.
Shit, I'm just happy enough not to see you
You don't, you dumb fuck.
because you an
Because you're
ugly
blind as
bitch.
shit.
I am anymore, especially this week, man.
Oh, there we go. Had to wet my whistle.
Now
I
your whistle
started
is
a
wet.
new I started a new inhaler today, and it
Oh, definitely. Like after you use that, anytime, fucking like rinse your mouth out, or
yeah,
you'll
because
get
that
thrush.
pleurisy or thrush. Yeah,
Yeah, you'll get thrush like babies get and shit. Oh, that hurts.
yeah. Oh, believe me, I've had thrush. I
Well,
don't know
yeah,
why I
probably
said.
when you were a baby.
I don't know why I said pleurisy. Never mind.
Well, that's a fucking chest condition too. That fucking feels like heart attacks, really.
Oh man. Yeah, this cold is still hanging with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not contagious at this point, but it just kind of fucking pitched a tent in my chest and it won't go away.
Kurt was pitching a tent.
You're pitching a tent, you fuck.
It was a little tent.
You're a tent pitching fool.
So,
Anyways,
Eddie, yes, anyways, I said.
haha. Any fuck.
I
Hey, we hope you had a real good week.
did too.
Thanks for stopping by and giving us a listen, no matter, when you're doing it, be it now or sometime in the future.
But like, hopefully now, because then you can come in the chat and like say stupid shit.
Yeah, we would really love to see people show up in the chat and keep it lively. Chanel's here. She's
Yeah, so you can visit Chanel.
matter of fact, she took me to my doctor's appointment today.
Well, cool. My sister took me to mine.
Yep, and then she took me to the grocery store.
My appointment was at 7 this morning.
Mine was at 11.
Yeah, I'd be dead by then.
You'd be dead by 11?
Yeah, like I have trouble sleeping before appointments,
Yeah, me too.
and because my parents were like, if you're late, if you're not early, you're late,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so I've had that like pressed at me. Not my kid because like their mom like she was late for everything. So they fucking like they'll leave last minute. Like one time I said, "Hey Elizabeth, I got a doctor's appointment," and she's like, "Oh, I'll take you." And so I called her and like it was 10 minutes before the appointment. She's like, "Oh, I'm on my way." An
On
hour
your
later,
way?
an hour later, man, I called her and I'm like, "Where are you?" "Oh, I'm coming." I'm like, "Yeah, just forget it now."
No shit. Oh, yeah. Chanel reminded me that trying to get in and out of her little car is a fucking treat.
Remember us two big fat bastards in that little Honda?
Oh, my God. Or my
Or in your oh
Datsun.
Jesus. Me, you and Steve Barrett in that thing.
And my Datsun.
Yeah.
That fucking, I mean, That was a fast car, but not with us fucking three heavyweights in
Well,
it.
especially you two big bastards, and your seats had to lean back, and I'm trying to be in the back seat, so it was even worse.
Good thing it was a 2+2.
Oh my god!
But I had to fold myself to get into Chanel's car today. It's like,
and then
there's
to
no-
get out, you just lay the seat back and roll out.
just swing the legs out and pray for the best.
Oh my god, that's something I had trouble now with cars, man, is getting my leg back out.
Dude,
Like if it's got a lip in there. Oh my god.
dude, who are you talking to? My fucking turkey foot. It's hard for me to get into anything.
Oh,
Oh my god. So yeah, it was a fun day. No, it wasn't. I had to get poked and stuff, but we'll talk about that. It's
yeah. My sister's got a Buick, like a 2008 Buick, something or other. But
I think it's a Lucerne.
yeah, probably or Roundville.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a Roundville?
Roundville?
Yeah,
It's a
that's from
redesign.
Roundville is something they used in that movie Taxi with Jimmy Fallon.
Oh
she's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
She's like, "Oh yeah, well, what kind of car was it?" And because he couldn't drive or anything. And
Like a
Queen Latifah's
Roundville.
Queen Latifah's trying to whisper to him, "It's a Ford Crown Victoria," and he's like, "It's a Ford," and she's like, "Okay, a Ford what?" Roundville.
Roundville. I love that movie. Buckle up for safety, motherfucker. That's a great movie. Oh,
Top of the hour.
yeah, hey, 7's on the hour. So, Dave,
Yes.
how was your week?
Oh, it was great. Well, all of it wasn't great. It started out, I had a buddy that recently got out of prison, and he's been working for a while, and he came to visit me from Beverly Hills. He has a job there.
Is that where he wants to be?
And so, anyways, he came to visit me, and I seen him when I got home, and so we went out and played pool and drank a little bit. And when I came back, like some guys knocked me out and they murdered him. So I went out to Beverly Hills, check out his job, and find his murderers.
You know, this sounds strangely like a movie.
And like we had shoot 'em ups, and I was hanging out with the Beverly Hills cops. So yeah, it's kind of.
So, this sounds strangely like Beverly Hills Cop.
And then, but anyways, yeah.
And
Why do
then,
you always-
but anyways.
Why do you always say all my life adventures sound like 80s movies?
Okay, listen.
Last week you said my life sounded like the Breakfast Club when I had detention.
Did the teacher say he was going to grab the bull by the horns?
And if you grab the bull by the horns, son, and you whatever.
Whatever, 7. Yeah.
And I asked him if Barry Manilow knew he raided his wardrobe, and I got in trouble for that too. So yeah.
See, Dave, you know, buddy, you're my oldest and dearest friend, but sometimes, man, you got to get out of that bedroom.
Okay, so I went to karaoke.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, so you kind of fucking warned me about this story, so
Okay, but
Let's
yeah,
hear
I
it.
went to karaoke
okay.
and I did a couple songs, but about the third song I did, they're like, "Hey, you're not singing it right," and I'm like, "Fuck you! I'm singing the exact lyrics to it," and they're like, "No, the lyrics to it are right on the screen," and they're like, "No," and so I'm like, "No, I know I'm right," and they're like, "No, the proper lyrics to it." I'm like, "Look, karaoke lady, if my lyrics were wrong, my buddy Kurt would have told me, and he'd have been making fun of me for years about it. I would have never heard the end of it because it was for Rocket Man." And she's like,
Okay.
"No, those are the proper lyrics." And because you know how it starts out, she packed my bags pre-flight.
She packed my bags last night, Pre-flight.
Pre-flight.
0
0 hour,
hours,
9
9
a.m.
a.m.
And I'm going to be high as a kite by then, right?
Okay, yes,
So far, so good.
correct.
So then we go into the chorus, and I'm a rocket man, right?
Right?
Okay. Shooting up tons of heroin. I'm a rocket man,
No,
right? And she
no.
said that wasn't right. She said
No.
it's burning the wire up here alone or some shit like that. Burning on the wick all up here alone or some shit like that. And I'm like, that's not right because I know it's shooting up heroin because if I would have said it wrong like that, Kurt would have been fucking making fun of me for the past 50 years about it.
If we're being completely
And
honest,
she said, well, just because Kurt said it doesn't make it right. And I'm like, look, he's like Rain Man. When you drop a box of toothpicks, he can tell you how many are still left in the box. When it comes to a song, he can tell you the lyrics of the song. He's like a Rain Man there. He doesn't know anything else, but he knows about that shit.
listen to me. Please,
Okay.
just
Okay.
stop. Okay? Your lyrics?
You're saying it wasn't shooting up tons of heroin?
No, sir. It was not
Okay, so it's shooting up black tar heroin.
shooting up black tar heroin out here alone.
Where does the out here alone come up? It's Rocket Man shooting up tons of heroin.
No, Dave. Sir. No. It's like bathroom on the right. There's a black in my jacuzzi. Bingo Jet had a light on.
Well, needless
All
to
those.
say, I'm banned from karaoke now.
Yeah, well, you think?
Yeah.
Well, it's better than listening to Brett sing "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. He said instead of a lead role in a cage, he thought it was a Negro in a cage.
Yeah, that's not even kosher.
I was like, well, okay, so to be fair, the video that he kept watching was actually a black guy in a cage. So I guess I could kind of no, I can't. Because I've been listening to that song since I've been 12. And I never heard it like that.
Yeah,
And
I've been listening to that song since I was like 2. And loudly.
And you remember like smoking cigarettes and, pissing in your diaper listening to Pink Floyd.
Oh, man. Well, where else was I going to piss?
I mean, with you, who knows? You were that neighborhood kid,
Big old cast on my legs and couldn't like fucking go anywhere. Throwing my legs over the side of the crib, breaking the
beating
cast.
people's asses with lunch boxes. And
I did too. Oh my God. But to be fair, I was in kindergarten and he was in 5th grade.
Right. They were bullying you. I get it.
So I defended myself.
And you said, take that, kerpow.
Yep.
Okay, so needless to say, you can't go back to karaoke anymore.
Yeah, I can't go to karaoke anymore. I wonder if that's all karaoke everywhere. Or just
No, it's not a conglomerate, dude. You're fine.
It's just where karaoke ladies at.
Right. If karaoke lady, I would probably. So you could show back up and then start singing "There's a Bathroom on the Right."
Well, I'll just show up and I'll like, oh, you must be talking about my twin. That guy don't know anything.
His name is Fave, and my name is Dave. Did he tell you, Dave? See, he's an asshole for trying to impersonate me.
Oh, karaoke lady, I would never sing anything like that.
No,
I would not. Even if I did sing something like that and you told me I was wrong, I would agree with you, karaoke lady, because you know.
I'm not that asshole. I'm not that asshole that says, no, lady, you're wrong.
I'm not confrontational, karaoke lady. And his my brother's buddy Kurt doesn't know anything, not even about songs.
No, I'm so fucking dumb, man. It's a wonder that I can look at a quarter and know that it's a quarter. Oh my god, you hurt so. There's like, you have got some serious mental issues.
No, you.
I go to karaoke, and then my life is hanging out with Beverly Hills. Bitch, you ain't never been to Beverly Hills.
Wow.
Maybe Beverly Hills, Michigan.
You just wow. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then that's it.
Well, and then Thursday night.
Oh Jesus! This all
Between
just
Thursday and
happened
Friday
Wednesday.
morning. Yeah. Well, the weekend, like I was in pain the weekend too. This but Thursday night, Friday morning, started getting a shit ton of pain in my eye, the one I had surgery on. And so I asked my son, I'm like, man, is it red or anything? He's like, yeah, it looks like somebody poked it. So I had pain in it for like quite a few days. I still got some pain in it, and it's still a little bit like bloodshot and shit. But I went to the doctor's this morning for my month checkup after the surgery, and I got a broken blood vessel in there.
Oh, it reminds me of a joke.
Yeah, the guy went to the doctor's. He had a broken blood vessel.
No, you dummy. Guy goes to the doctor. He says, "Doctor, every time I drink coffee, my eye hurts." Doctor looks at me and said, "Try taking the spoon out of the cup."
Try putting the cup in your mouth instead of your eye. You
I have a drinking problem. Okay, so anything else happened to you? I mean, like, did you fly an airplane? Go scuba diving for riches?
No. But I'm thinking about next weekend going down to the rainforest and trying to pick up a kid who's like on the run from his dad.
Hey, and while you're down there,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to bless the rains?
That's not in South America, you dumbass.
Well, it doesn't
Africa's not a.
Hey, look, geography ain't my thing, okay?
I'm guessing not.
No, it never was. I don't really give a fuck. Because nothing happens outside of where I live. Nothing. It all revolves around me and where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So how about that, Jack?
Whatever.
Don't whatever me.
Whatever.
Salty,
I guess. Yeah.
Salty little prick.
It's 18 after the hour. I guess we can talk about your weekend.
Let's see what I do.
Yeah, who cares?
Just kidding. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm joking. Seriously, what happened?
Let's see.
Band practice.
Oh man, fucking yes.
Yeah.
That's when I figured out that I.
Oh yeah, we did put a link in the description to your band's page.
Yeah, facebook.com/oddly normal band. All one word.
Yeah. They're oddly and normal.
Yes. I thought it was a cool name.
Cool.
I still would have thought that what was it? 35 Toes. That would have been a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I see, this is the time I talk about my week, and I don't know, he reads the paper or something.
Well, yeah, I was reading the paper actually.
You're so dumb. So yeah,
I was drinking my coffee too. So
are you telling me to shut up?
No, not at all.
It's like,
I
hey,
can
man.
just put you on mute.
Well, I mean, you could, yeah. So let's see, band practice. What else did I do? Nothing really. Stayed home. Gotten some euchre tournaments. Not euchre.
I know one thing we did both of us did this week that was fucking awesome.
I don't know. What'd we do?
The Muppets Mayhem.
Oh God, yes. Binge watch the shit out of that.
That soup song is freaking brilliant.
Gold, dude. Gold.
I love that.
Gold. Now, Baby Animal was the shit.
But that's for Muppet Babies and shit too. So
But I don't know. I like the Muppet, not the cartoon. You know what I mean? It's
right,
different.
but it's still like.
But seeing like Animal as a teppanyaki chef,
Mm.
and I mean,
Speaking of that, now I got a question for you. I've heard.
well,
like,
sir, it's an interrogative statement used to test knowledge, but that's
Right.
not important right now.
All right, dickhead, just listen to me what I'm going to ask you before you
Okay.
fucking open that mouth. I've heard a couple people say this recently, and I'm asking you about it now because you might know something. I'm not counting on it, but I'm hoping.
You are such an asshole. Can we get on with this already?
I've heard a couple people say things like, it's the chef's kiss. What in the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The chef's kiss?
Yeah.
Well, so at the end of the meal, or like at the end of preparation, he's getting ready to send a plate out.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, it's like he looks, notices something like maybe it needs a sprinkle of Parmesan, or maybe it needs a little drizzle of olive oil around it, or maybe it just needs a little bit of salt. That's known as the chef's kiss.
Okay. Well, why would they say that about something that they really like? Like a buddy of mine got a guitar and he was saying about it. He's like, "Oh, it's the chef's kiss," or somebody was talking about.
Because when the chef does that at the very end, that means that he has put his seal of approval on it, that it is the best absolute thing that he could make. And,
I see.
Nothing has been left out.
See. I was gonna say because well, what if the chef was looked like Ron Jeremy or something? I wouldn't want to fucking kiss that goddamn chef.
Fucking hedgehog. No, it's not. It's nothing like that.
Okay.
So let's see. What else did I do?
Okay, so yeah. Muppet Mayhem.
Yeah.
And then I distracted you.
And then you're back to reading your paper and drinking your coffee. So shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute again.
Whatever. Yeah, so we're getting ready to, right before the show, Dave and I do this little pre-show thing, behind the scenes that nobody can hear. And he's got his fucking thing muted, and he's, and I'm like, hey, how come I can't fucking hear you? What's going on? He's like, it's because I got my microphone muted, stupid. I said, how the hell am I supposed to know that? Well, it says it right next to my name. Where? See, you don't want to say nothing. And I know I'm not muted because I can still hear you fucking rooting around in your prison purse. Okay, now I'm muted. That's fine. It's like you got a fan blowing on your microphone or something, or butt noises or something. I don't know. But anyway, so my week was very, very uneventful. And again, thanks Chanel for taking me to my doctor's appointment today and to the grocery store. And I had some homemade chicken noodle soup for dinner. And yeah, it was a good evening. Took a little nappy nap in my chair. It was a good day, Tater.
See, you tell all the negative stuff about the pre, but you didn't tell about our song. I usually make up some cool songs beforehand.
Oh yeah, so the song that Dave started today. What? Look at my butthole. Is that what the title is?
No, it was How come my nipples are brown but my butthole is pink? Look at my butthole, my butthole. Why won't you look at my pink butthole? Why is my butthole pink and my nipples are brown?
And then I chimed in with my butthole don't look like peanut butter, but it certainly is my turd cutter.
And why do they call it a chocolate starfish?
I don't know. I never got close enough to look at one to.
Oh,
You know.
I do. I get up in there. I like fucking. I look
That's
at
how
them
you
all.
get. Sir, do you want pink eye? Because that's how you get pink eye or brown eye, whichever. Hey, Crystal Gale saying about that. Don't make my brown eye blue. Oh, bother. Let's see. What else?
Yeah. What else?
What you watching anything new?
I'm watching an older movie with Mark Wahlberg called The Gambler.
Like Kenny Rogers, the gambler?
No, he's a professor and he owes a couple gangsters a lot of money, and so
A fucking professor.
yeah, and he
Owes.
gambles a lot. So
All right. Well, I mean, sure. Let's
Bird.
see. I'm back to doing my whole watching the nature documentaries on National Geographic.
yeah, I did watch the newest season of Secrets of the Zoo Tampa.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's the fourth season just came out, so I watched
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, I might have to. Is there good stuff in that one?
There always is because you get to see the fucking zoo animals. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because I just watched like Big Cats of the Serengeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really. I mean,
That's your extended world travel.
pretty
watching
much. I don't have to leave my fucking chair, and that I just. Well, yeah. I mean, sure, looks aren't everything, but
that.
thanks.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so it's
Half
27.
hour.
27's on the hour. And now it is time for
Read the newspaper.
our top 10. Curtin, shut up. Time for our top 10 list of the week. This week was Dave's choice. And it is our top 10 favorite Saturday morning cartoons.
Mm-hmm. And I started last week, so you start this week, big dummy.
Okay, so number one for me is the godfather of all of them, Looney Tunes.
That's my number 2. So
Okay, mark that off. What's your number one?
Super Friends.
That's my number 3. So
Oh shit!
put an X next to that. We'll put an X next to Looney Tunes.
All right.
Okay, number 2, Tom and Jerry.
Okay. My number 3, because you already got my number 2,
Yep,
is Wacky Racers.
that's my number 5.
Damn.
Let's see.
Your number 3.
Is Super Friends.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
we already did that one. So
Yeah.
I guess you want to do your number 4 then?
What's your number 3?
I just told you Wacky Racers.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still on 2. Never mind. Okay. Number 4, Godzilla.
I was thinking about that one, but it's into my honorable mentions. So.
Yeah, Godzilla and Godzuki.
Yeah. My number 4 was Captain Caveman.
Ooh, I forgot he had a standalone show.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5 was Wacky Racers.
Yeah. My number 5 was Chopper and the Wheelie Bunch.
Oh, hey, no, fuck the Smurfs, I hated that show. My sister loved it. Let's see, number 6, the Laugh Olympics.
Yeah, that's my number 6 too.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
For me, I wrote it down as Scooby's Laugh Olympics because that's what it actually was. But
No, was it Scooby's Laugh? I thought it was
yep.
just the straight Laugh Olympics.
No, it was Scooby's Laugh Olympics. All right, so far that's 4 of them we got the same.
Yeah. Number 7. Josie and the Pussycats.
Okay. My number 7, Speed Buggy.
Oh God, I loved Speed Buggy. That's my honorable mention. All right. Number 8. There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Honorable mention.
Okay. What's your number 8?
Fang Face.
Oh God, Fang Face.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9. The Pink Panther.
My number 9, Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh, I forgot Hong Kong Phooey. I love that show too. I never missed that.
No shit.
And number 10. This one might throw you off. Let's see if you remember this one. The Mighty Heroes. No?
Can't think of it, place it, but
Strong Man, Diaper
oh
Man,
God, yes.
Cuckoo Man.
Yes. I love that show too.
Me too.
I had number 10. If I would have remembered that would have probably been my number 10. But my number 10 was Grape Ape.
Great babe.
All right. So out of Super Friends, Looney Tunes, Wacky Racers, and Laugh Olympics.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We had 4.
So what one would we put first?
The very first?
Yeah.
Super Friends.
Okay, I'll agree. Number 2 would be
Looney Tunes.
all right.
Number 3, Wacky Racers.
And so Laugh Olympics would be 4. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's a good list.
Sweet.
Damn good list.
I had fun going through that because I went there and I'm like, shit, I can't do this one because it was live action. Do you remember? It was stupid. It had the guy was on Larry Storch in it, and he was he was like an F Troop and a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah,
too.
I vaguely...
But he was in it. They had an older fat guy, and they had a guy dressed up as a gorilla, and it was called Ghostbusters, and that was like in the mid-70s.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
It was only one season, but
yeah, because the guy in the gorilla suit was the best.
I always thought Larry Storch was funny, so that's why I remembered it.
See, now we're talking like the live action Saturday morning stuff. See, now my number 1, absolutely at the top, Shazam.
Now, for me, it probably would have been The Lost Saucer.
That was not bad. Yeah.
And Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
And my second one would have been HR Pufnstuf.
And then there are so many of the just fucking good shows in general. I love it.
And actually,
you know what else? What else I would have put on the cartoons would have been the animated Star Trek.
Well, that only ran for 2 seasons, didn't it?
I think it was only 1 season.
Oh, 1 season?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, probably.
I got it on CD here somewhere.
But I mean, if we want to go back to the original live action, you got to give props to Bozo the Clown.
You are a Bozo the Clown.
I used to watch Bozo every morning
Do you remember like Saturdays too? You'd be on the Canadian station. You'd get Oopsie the Clown,
Oopsie, yep.
and he had his talent show that he did, and so they did their little. In at the end of the talent show, these kids would get on and they'd do their little shit. Like a kid would play accordion, or some chick would twirl the baton, and at the end they'd walk around the ring of the circus ring, and do a parade at the end of the show every fucking Saturday.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot all about Oopsie the Clown. And I mean, we're talking like I can actually remember when the Soupy Sales show was on Saturdays.
Oh yeah.
I love the Soupy Sales show. That was great. Let's see. And then I always turn as soon as Soul Train came on, I always turned the TV off because I knew the cartoons were over.
Not me, man. I'd watch that shit. I'd watch that and the fucking Bandstand.
Now I watched American Bandstand. It's just I don't know. There were very few acts on Soul Train that I absolutely loved and would tune in to watch. Like if I knew, I mean, I'm reading through the TV guide.
Oh bullshit, mother. Man, Don Cornelius was a slick motherfucker. I watched that show just for him.
Jesus, man, he had an Angela Davis afro.
Yeah, but he was a bad motherfucker.
Them thick tinted glasses. He had that voice. He said, "Hey, welcome to the Soul Train."
Welcome to the Soul Train. I love that.
Like I watched when the Fifth Dimension were on there. That was amazing.
Oh, I remember the 5 stair steps. I remember all that shit.
Yep. But then Bandstand, it's like, oh, Duran Duran's going to be on Bandstand. Woohoo!
I remember Pac-Man. I remember Lenny and Squiggy being on Bandstand when they did their song.
I don't remember their song.
I will send you a link to it in a bit.
But I remember when Pac-Man Fever was on there.
Yep, or Disco Duck.
Disco Duck. Yep, correct. Let's see. Oh goodness, I watched like I watched
like Saturday morning. Yeah, like Saturday morning too. Like by the time Bandstand come on, you could go to the Canadian stations and watch the cartoons like up till 3:00.
Yeah.
So we had that. We could start at like 9:00 in the morning and watch them all the way up to 3 p.m.
Shit, I used to start at 6 in the morning,
and I'd be because we'd have that sugary goddamn cereal.
Yeah,
and then we'd add like 5 pounds of sugar to it.
Correct.
You'd come out in the milk. You did all the cereal, and then there was like a
fucking thick, sloppy goop.
Yeah, a goop of cereal of sugar and milk.
I think it was milk. Yep, because I can remember like being 7 or 8, and we lived in Harbor Beach at the time,
right?
So we,
and you didn't have a lot of cocaine up there, so you had sugar.
Yes, we had lots of sugar.
Yeah, lots of sugar. In fact, you guys had straight from the beets.
Yeah, correct. See, yep, and yes.
So you had pure sugar.
And I mean, pure. That's why all the kids up there were fucking, having brain aneurysms at like 14. So yeah, but I can remember getting up at 6 in the morning watching Bozo the Clown. And my mom used to get so pissed off at me because Bozo would come out and say, "Okay, kids, it's hula hoop time." I would run into the fucking my mom's sewing room, get out my hula hoop, and this thing had fucking little BBs and shit on the inside.
I'd BB you in the head.
I'm downstairs just hula hooping my little fat ass off. and I can hear my mom upstairs. Get out of bed. Open the door. Top of the stairs. You better knock that shit off now, or you're going back to bed.
I'll beat you with that hula hoop. You know, we didn't. My mom never had to get out the belt because we always had those Hot Wheels tracks.
Oh God,
Those orange son of a bitches, man. Those would leave welts.
man, I bet those stung.
Oh God, did they ever?
Oof. No, thank you.
So yeah. Also, this past weekend was Mother's Day.
It was.
Yeah.
And I called and talked to my mom.
Uh-huh.
And we had a nice chat and reminded her that,
that she's your mom,
and she gave birth to a superstar.
Your sister.
Probably. And I thanked her.
For giving birth to your sister.
No, my sister. She's my sister, not my brother.
Okay.
And then, I told her to make herself a nice meal, and it was on me, and,
That's cool.
Yeah.
So we got to hear a mom story from when you were growing up.
Okay, so let's see. A mom story. Most everybody knows my mom. All of my friends, if you knew me, you knew my mom. My mom loved all of my friends, and she treated you all the same. You were all her kids. If you fucked up, she'd let you know, and it was kind of the same at your house too.
Which is why I never got in trouble with your mom, because I was a good kid.
Fucking no, that was because I was too busy causing more shit than you.
Because I was the good kid.
Yeah, okay, whatever. That's fine. Whatever helps you sleep at night, man.
It's true.
For me, it's a sleeping pill and a fan, but anyway.
It's true, I was the good kid.
Let's see. So, all right, here's a good one.
Okay.
So, I don't know, I'm in like 9th grade. That's when we were living over on Parker before we moved to Craft Road. Right down the road from my grandparents. Well, one day after school, my mom was, I don't know, she was out doing something. My sister has been listening nonstop to Frank Zappa's Valley Girl. And I'm in the kitchen, I'm doing the dishes, mom expects this shit done when she gets home, so.
Which is a good song.
Yeah. So my sister comes in and says, "What does boo-foo mean?" And I said, I can't tell you. She said, "Why not?" I said, "Because it's a bad word." And she said, "Oh, you can tell me." And I said, "No, Christine, I can't." I said, "It's a bad word and I can't tell you."
Why was it a bad word?
Boo-foo? It was short for butt fucker.
No.
Yes, it was, Dave.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was.
Oh my, in a Frank Zappa song?
Yes. Yes.
I'm
when
shocked.
She was talking about her English teacher. Yes.
I am shocked.
You are not shocked. Because, he wrote Broken Hearts Are for Assholes.
That's true.
Yeah. Dynamo Hum, Moving to Montana. Should I keep going?
So anyways,
so my sister is just nagging the fuck out of me. Oh, you don't know what it means. I said, Christine.
I would have told her you're right.
Look, me and my sister, you should know better than that, dude. So finally I had enough, and I said, fine, Christine. It means butt fucker. My mom just heard butt fucker because she opened the door at the right time and heard me scream butt fucker through the house. I'm 14. And Christine ran into her room laughing. I'm trying to explain to my mom what happened. She's not having it.
Yeah, it's like trying to blame me for the ashtray under the couch.
Right. So then she goes to talk to Christine. She's laying on her bed with headphones on. She's like, "Oh, what, Mom? Oh, I didn't even hear you come in." fucking throw me under the bus like that. That was some bullshit.
That's beautiful.
No, that was not beautiful. That
Okay,
sucked.
so go on.
And so I got stuck doing dishes for an entire week.
Okay, so
And
it was worth it.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything in the first place. My sister just goaded me, you know. Fucking.
Because you weren't smart enough to just go along and say, "You're right. I don't know what it means."
Look, man, I can't let that shit go. As far as siblings go, and you should know too.
Now, see, mine was the kind of. I remember being young, and this is when Philips first came out with the picture disc. It was before CDs came out, and these were the size of these were the size of a record album.
An album,
and,
yeah.
And they look like what a CD does, and
the big laser discs.
Right, and so my dad took us to his job to go watch these movies after the place was closed at night. Mm-hmm. So they had like Jaws and The Jerk. So we went to see The Jerk.
I was born a poor black child.
So we're watching The Jerk, and during the part where he writes the letter back home after he meets Patty, there's a part of it in there that says, "And I'll be able to send more money as my friend Patty has promised me a blowjob." And so I'm like, so everybody in the room started laughing. My brother, my sister, my mom, my dad. And of course, I'm like 6 or 7. So I'm like, I have no fucking idea what they're talking about. I might have been a little older, but like I was pretty young. So I had to be older than that because Jaws was out. And so I'm like, "Mommy, what's a blowjob?" And she's like, "Oh," and she tried to change the subject. I'm like, "No, Mom, what's a blowjob? Why is it so funny?" She says, "Well, it's a job at the circus where they let you blow up the balloons." And I'm like, "Well, that doesn't sound so great." I says, "Does it pay more than guessing weight?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, a lot more. It's a way better pay." And I'm like, "Well, I guess I want a blowjob too."
Oh my God.
And they're like, "Yeah, when you're older, you can get as many as you want."
Woo!
Oh man.
Oh God, that's a
My mom would used to do a lot of crazy shit too. Like one year for Easter, her, my Aunt Joyce, and my sister put on bunny ears and then cotton tails, and they went bouncing around and blew out her bowl, handing out hard boiled eggs, dyed Easter eggs. And of course, my Aunt Joyce, being my Aunt Joyce, while they're hopping around the Blue Otter Bowl, which is a bar, for the people that don't know, she was hollering around, "Peter, Peter!"
Oh God!
I'm looking for. My mom's like, "Joyce, shut up, or you'll find more Peter than you've ever asked for."
I can picture your Aunt Joyce doing that too.
Oh,
holy shit! I mean, like growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, you know. So I mean, we had to find shit to entertain ourselves. My mom's got a picture floating around where I'm playing this little. You remember those little air organs?
Yeah.
You plugged them in, and you know you could push the one button chord, and you had probably like, I don't know, 20, 24 keys to play.
Yeah, I remember having one of those. Yep.
I mean, I played the shit out of that thing.
And when you plugged it in, you had to wait for a few seconds.
Yeah, had to warm up.
And it sounded like sounded like something was dying.
Yes. Yes. So my mom had a picture of me playing this thing. And her and
you know what that reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of when I was a baby in my crib and my mother was sitting over the crib humming to me to sleep. She'd go,
I think that was her emphysema, Dave.
Oh.
I don't think she meant to do that. But like, my mom's got a picture of me playing this thing, and I got a stocking over my face.
Because your mom was like good to other people. She covered up your face.
Yeah, that had to be what it is. Now let me tell you about this idiot dog that I had.
Okay. That dog was an idiot.
God. Well, you knew Duffy.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Duffy was special.
That dog was special.
So we did it was Thanksgiving. My mom, we had a little Thanksgiving at the house. It's when we were still living on Parker.
Okay.
And so we did a little Thanksgiving. Mom got a little turkey with, then we went down to my grandparents' place, probably about a mile away, for the big Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down there just, they're playing cards, having a good time. We get home. I don't know. We've been gone probably 4 hours. Come in the house. My dog had the turkey carcass stuck around its neck, running through the house.
Stupid.
Wiping this turkey carcass on everything.
Stupid.
Oh, my mom was fit to be tied. She's like, you put that fucking dog in the garage now. I'm like, well, Duffy, you fucked up. Well, I didn't say that out loud. I'd have got my fucking ass kicked, but
Duffy, you're a butt fucker. And it's worth doing the dishes for that.
I said, come on, Duffy. I said, you in the doghouse. Well, garage. And another time, this dog, my mom bought me a chocolate advent calendar.
Okay.
One of those things, you open the door, you eat the chocolate on the day before, count down to Christmas.
Usually the paper ones work for me.
I went to school. Now, mind you, I had mine hanging up on my wall.
Okay.
So Duffy was being a little retard, pardon the French, but he was a dumb dog. So my mom threw him in my room, and he got up on my bed and he knocked the advent calendar down and he ate every piece of chocolate in this thing.
So you didn't know when Christmas was?
I didn't. But
you missed Christmas that year. God.
But the dog didn't die. He didn't even get sick.
That's bullshit. When my dog eats my chocolate, I expect him to die.
I expect him to fucking balloon right up, and I should be able to float him in a parade.
That dog better be stiff when I get home.
Oh my God.
Why won't you just die?
Or the shenanigans at my house when it was you and Tommy and
wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
Nope.
Yes.
I was a good kid.
Dude, when we put my sister's Cabbage Patch Kid in the oven.
You put your sister's cat. Oh my gosh.
You were right there, dude, telling me.
I didn't tell you anything.
Or when we put her cat in the microwave.
I would never do such a thing.
Mm-hmm. We set it for 1 second.
1 second. That's wrong.
That fucking cat spun around. Opened the door. It tore out like a fucking rocket out of that thing. Ran upstairs and hid under my sister's bed. We didn't see it for like 3 days.
I wouldn't blame you. Look at the stuff you did to that poor cat. You're cruel.
Shit, I can remember when we lived in Jetto, that cat fucking tangled with a skunk.
And won.
It did win. But
yeah,
there were some repercussions. Like, first of all, it had to get a bath in tomato juice. And then my cousin, who was studying to be a veterinary assistant, came and shaved it.
Mm-hmm. In tomato juice.
No, it was already dried of the tomato juice. Come on, stay with me here, sweetness. What's wrong with you?
Did they use clippers or just a razor?
Oh, no, fucking clippers.
Sorry.
Brr. This fucking cat wanted to go.
You blame it?
No. Well, no, I don't know. I mean, I use clippers all the time on my hair.
You don't have much hair to begin with.
Well, that's true. I don't have as much hair as, say, a cat does.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to shave my hoo-ha around my fucking, my butthole. Look at my shiny butthole. It's like a starfish.
It's like a chef's kiss.
I don't think I'd go that far. Get down there and
Mwah.
eat it with a KFC spork.
Perfecto. Mwah.
No. See, no. No, God, no.
Ah,
No.
you're so dumb.
No, I mean, So let's see.
Yes.
Do you have anything pressing going on this week?
What's this week?
This week?
No. No.
Really?
The 17th, which is tomorrow, I think.
Huh?
I think Shazam comes out on one of the. No, it's Ant-Man and Wasp Quadrophenia comes out tomorrow on HBO.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
On HBO or Disney?
Yeah, Disney. That's what it is. Disney.
I was like, when the fuck did HBO buy the rights to fucking Marvel?
Yeah, they got the DC stuff. And next week, HBO goes all over to that Max platform.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, on the 23rd.
So it's going to be Max instead of
HBO Max, right?
Oh, okay.
And I guess they basically be adding Discovery Plus on there.
Oh, no kidding. I like Discovery Plus.
And Disney is gonna raise their price, but they're gonna add Hulu content.
They're going to add what?
The Hulu content.
Damn, they bought Hulu?
Well, they've been partnered with Hulu for a while.
Oh, see, I don't keep up with that shit. I just turn it on and watch, Oh, goodness. All right, man. Well, look, it's 10:57. No, I don't have to be.
Yeah, you do.
No, I already did
Okay, in your pants.
during the show.
Yeah, and it felt good.
NFL. I swear you just said NFL good.
It felt good.
NFL good. So,
All right,
kids. Thanks for swinging by. Dave and I hope that you enjoyed the show. I mean, I can't speak for him, but I hope you did. And
do we have fun? You have fun. Everybody funds.
Fun. It's fun. So don't forget, please like this video, comment if you're so inclined,
make your friends subscribe
if you're not already, and spread the word. Let other people know about this little thing we do every week. And then coming to that is click that notification bell if you want to be notified of new content, which is every Tuesday, 10 p.m.
10
So,
p.m.
he's Dave. I'm Kurt. This is The Stupid Show. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Dave, take us out.
So long. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.